My name is Wanda Hendrix. I've got a secret. Do you think you can guess what it is?
Prom Home Permanent. The new easy home permanent that needs no neutralizer. And White Rain, the fabulous new lotion shampoo that leaves your hair sunshine bright, present I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very, very, very nice. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks, you know. You have no idea how good that sounds. For the last 2 days, I've been walking around my house applauding myself. I was so lonesome for it. Sounds real nice. It is good to be back. Very good to be back. And I want to say that Steve Allen did a great job in my place last week. As a matter of fact, he did such a good job that I came back a week earlier than I had expected. I'm no fool. So, then, here we go with another session of I've Got a Secret, which was a new game that brings out the awful truth about some very nice people just for fun. Tonight we have some information about the private lives of some interesting people, which they're going to try to keep secret from our panel of nosy Parkers over here. Now I would like you to meet this fine panel of folks. First, a young man who is the MC of his own quiz show, Winner Take All, Mr. Bill Cullen, and the lovely motion picture and television actress, Miss Jane Meadows, Britain's unofficial ambassador of befuddlement, Mr. Melville Cooper, and the author of the Academy Award-winning Gentleman's Agreement, Mrs. Laura Z. Hobson. That is our panel, and we're proud of it. Now then, in just a moment, we are going to introduce a young man with tonight's first... Now let's meet tonight's first contestant with a secret. Will this young gentleman please come in? Now then, panel, I am not going to tell you what this young gentleman's name is, because I am sure that if you heard his name, you would know very probably what his secret is. Now, it is up to you, panel, to uncover Mr. X's secret, and here is how we play the game. Each panelist will get 2 questioning periods of 15 seconds each, but the clock will only time the actual questions. When a panelist's time is up, he will hear this sound. And I will pay our guest $10 and turn the game over to the next questioner. Twice around the panel for a total loss of $80, and the game is over. Now then, Mr. X, if you will whisper your secret to me, we will reveal it at the same time to the folks who are watching at home. Oh, the game hasn't started and the panel's going crazy already. All right, now, panel, to help you classify this secret, I will tell you that you are trying to find out what this young man is. Now, then, we'll start our questioning with Mrs. Hobson.
Mr. X, you are something. That's your secret. Is that the point here?
Yes.
Do we want to find out whether you're related to somebody?
No.
Are you, we don't want to find out whether you're the grandson or the son of somebody famous.
No.
Are you, this thing that we want to find out, is this something to do with education?
No.
With schooling? Has it to do with athletics?
Beg your pardon?
With athletics? With sports?
Yes.
Uh,
Your time is up, Mrs. Hobson. There's $10 down for Mr. X and $70 to go. Bill Cullen.
Are you a champion of any kind?
Yes.
I'm just going to toss this in. Were you in the Olympics?
Yes.
Does the thing you have to do with, is it swimming?
Yes.
He looks like a swimmer, this fella. Now what? Are you, what I want to find out then is that you're a champion in a certain swimming event. Is that correct?
Well, as a matter of fact, the secret, as stated, you have already guessed in record time, Mr. Cullen. His secret was that he is the Olympics. Well, you have to find out what year. That's part of the secret. What,
1903?
Close, but not quite.
Higher than that?
1952? 1952. This... This, Bill and my friends, this is Ford Kono. This is the boy who won the 1,500-meter freestyle swimming championship, and that was the day that our team score went ahead of the Russian score. Here is just one of the wonderful medals that he won in the Olympic. Boy, let me ask you one thing. I did not get to see the newsreels, the pictures of that particular race. How far ahead of you were the man, how far ahead were you of the man behind you?
Well, I couldn't tell. I didn't see the race.
Well, he must have been pretty well out in front because he established a new Olympic record. And Ford, all of us in this country are very, very proud of you. And thanks so much from Tom Home Permanent. Okay, here's your money. Nice-looking boy, huh? Now then, let us greet our next contestant on I've Got a Secret. Quiet down, please. Quiet down. Now then, will you tell us what... Move in a little closer to the microphone. We'll both use the same one, as a matter of fact. Will you tell us what your name is and where you're from, please?
Miss Daly.
Miss Daly, and you are from Brooklyn, huh?
That's right.
All right, swell. Now, you have a secret for our panel to uncover, right? Panel, remember how we play twice around the panel and you have lost the game. Now, Miss Daly, please remind me of your secret. At the same time, we'll let the folks at home know what it is. Well, you move over that way a little bit, and I'll move over this way. Now, then, panel, to help classify this secret for you, I will tell you that it begins with the word I, and it is something that she is going to do. All right, we're set to go. Let's start the cross-examination off with the very sharp Mr. Cullen tonight.
I'm just saying, I wish you were a swimmer, too, tonight, because I'd like to see her in a bathing suit. This thing that you're going to do, ma'am, is it something you've ever done before?
No.
Are you going to do it voluntarily?
Yeah.
Do you expect to get any gain or benefit from this?
I don't know, Alec. It's your question. Don't ask me. You answer it.
On both sides.
Yes. Yes.
Are you going to get an award or a medal of any kind for this?
I won't say she won't be decorated, but I really think she gets no award.
I could come in and say hello and I'd be in trouble. If you've never done this before, ma'am, has anyone else ever done it?
Oh, yeah.
Have many people done this before?
Yeah.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's get your definition of many. What do you mean by many?
1,000. That's pretty many.
Well, that's not quite that many. I mean, I would say considerably less. Considerably less than 1,000.
Considerably less than 1,000 people
Yes.
have done this before. Is this an annual event like a track meet? Obviously, it's not an annual.
She's just turned to me and says, he's cute. You better watch it.
Thank you. Yes.
It is not a regularly scheduled annual event, no.
Are you currently in training for the event? Thank you very much.
So bypass the question. The answer is no. There is no definite training for this occupation or whatever you want. $10 down and $70 to go, Miss Meadows.
Miss Daly, this thing that you're going to do, are you going to do it alone, or do you need another person to do it with?
I need another person.
You need another person. Is this person of the opposite sex?
Yeah.
Is this person by any chance famous?
Very.
Very famous? Is this person famous in the entertainment field?
Depends.
No, I think the answer to that must be no, that his
No.
fame is not from entertaining in the
It's not
sense
from-
in which you're using the word.
Well, wouldn't athletics be in the form of entertainment?
Yeah.
Is he in the athletic field?
Your time, he is not an athlete, no. Or he may be, but I mean, he's not principally noted for that. $20 down and $60 to go. Mr. Melville Cooper.
Now, this secret, Miss Daly, does it concern what you're going to do with this gentleman?
Yes.
It does. For instance, marriage?
Precisely marriage, yes.
You are going to marry a famous person.
Yes.
Is that true? He's not in sports, and he's not an athletic, musician,
No.
the show business of any sort,
No.
politics.
No.
Oh, what can he do, I wonder? Is it a profession?
A profession?
Profession.
No.
No.
Your time is up, Mr. Cooper. There's $30 down and 50 to go. Mrs. Laura Hudson.
Miss Daly, they said you come from Brooklyn. Does the fact that you come from Brooklyn have anything to do with your secret?
No.
It wouldn't have anything to do at all with
No.
the baseball team, the Dodgers.
No.
Well, they said that no sports, but I thought it might be a manager of the Dodgers or something.
Yeah, that's 9 men, anyhow.
Is this man that you're going to marry somebody that's in the East most
Yes.
of the time? In New York most of the time?
Yes.
Not in politics, you said, either. What could he possibly be? In politics or sports or baseball?
I'm awfully glad I don't have to answer that question. There's $40 down, $40 to go. Now, this is the panel's last time around. Mr. Bill Cullen?
I've been left up a tree here. Let's go back to the medal or award. This person that you're going to... What I'm interested in finding out is who you are going to marry. Is
That's
that
right.
correct? Is this person prominent in business? I don't think we've touched business.
No.
The background of his fame is an industrial one. Let us put it that way.
Does this person do anything?
The gentleman is retired, isn't he?
Yeah, yes.
Well, whatever he does, it must be pretty funny.
I think he finds it amusing.
Has this person ever been married before?
Laura Hobson has it, but it's too late.
You too?
Time is up, Bill Cullen. $50 down, $30 to go. Jane Meadows.
Did you say, Gary, that this man is retired?
Yes.
Well, you're very young. Did he retire at a young age?
Yes.
Yes.
He's famous for his business. That's what he's famous for.
Well, no. Actually, what I'm trying...
Does that help?
No, I didn't help at all. No,
Well, what is he famous for? How can I get you what he's famous for?
No, Bill, you're a good MC. You come over here. If we told you what the gentleman is famous for, you would know who he is. Yes. So
Well, now
there's
how am I gonna
$60 down and $20 to go, Mr. Melville Cooper.
Miss Daly, might I suggest on a sort of wide sort of shot that your fiancé has been married more than once?
Yes.
In fact, several times.
Yes.
In fact, 9 times.
Now Jane Meadows has it.
Mr. Tommy Manville.
Yes. This is Miss Corinne Daly, who had the fortune of having her boat go aground. You read about it in the papers, go aground, and Mr. Manville's front ocean, or whatever it is he has in front of his house, and was rescued and romanced from their very best wishes and all that sort of thing, huh?
Thank you.
Right, and by the way, naturally, Miss Daly's money is going to her favorite charity, Mr. Tommy Manville. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Jane Meadows. Now it's time to have our panel go to work on tonight's special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely young television and movie star, Miss Wanda Hendrix. I am just... Isn't she just as cute as a bugs here? My golly. Wanda, we're going to have our panel start digging for your secret in just... All right, our panel, let's see how quickly we can uncover the secret that is being held by Miss Wanda Hendrix. We'll play the game as before, except that in this case, no kidding, Miss Hendrix's money will go to her favorite charity. Now, Wanda, your secret, please, whisper it to me. We will reveal it simultaneously to the folks at home. secret begins with the word I, and it is something that she once did. We will start the cross-examination with Mr. Melville Cooper.
Oh, Miss Hendrix, this thing you did you do it only once?
Yes.
Did you need any help?
A little, yes.
A little. Did you do it alone?
Finally, yes.
That was quite confusing, wasn't it, Mr. Cooper? $10 down, $70 to go. Mrs. Laura Hobson.
Miss Hendrix, were you a child when you did this?
I was 18.
A child. Did you? Was it something that was connected with your current career, with the movies?
Yes, in a way.
Did you do it in the East?
No.
In Hollywood?
Yes.
Was this in a studio? Were you in a studio when you did it?
No.
Were you outdoors? Oh, dear.
Time's up, Mrs. Hobson. $20 down, $60 to go. Mr. Bill Cullen.
Well, you didn't marry Tommy Manville by any chance?
No.
I lost my scorecard. Wanda, this thing that you did, was it something that you're proud to have done?
Yes, in a way.
I don't think we can really say yes or no, Wanda. Do you think? I would just say the pride doesn't enter into the picture.
Was it the normal type? Was it the kind of the thing that any of us would be likely to do?
No.
I hardly think so, no.
Did it have to do with economics? I mean, was there any personal gain in this, economic gain? You didn't make any money out of it, let's put it that way.
No.
You lose any? All right.
Did is as far as you get. $30 down and $50 to go, and Jane Meadows.
Wanda, this thing that you did, was it a very physical thing?
Yes, it was physical.
Would it help me to know what part of your body you used in doing it?
I think so, yes.
It would?
Yes.
Was this part of your body your arms or hands?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that, according to the rules of the game, we'll have to say partly.
Yeah.
Partly arms.
Would it be your hands?
Partly.
Would it be a finger?
No, I think we're going in the wrong direction. I mean... No, we're going in the wrong direction, Miss Meadows. I apparently haven't
It would be the arms?
No.
It would be the wrist?
Oh, I have misled you terribly. Apparently, when I said in part, it confused you. When I said that, you asked her arms and her hands, let us say they were used, but that is not all.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was leading you in the wrong direction. $40 down, $40 to go. Panel, this is your last chance each. Melville Cooper.
That your hands and arms are just part of what you used in doing this thing.
That's right.
Yes.
And really the rest of your body was used.
That.
Yes.
Was it some sort of exercise?
No.
No. Was it any sport of any sort?
No.
Recreation?
No.
Not swimming or anything like that?
No.
Nothing like it?
We didn't say it was nothing like it. We said it wasn't swimming.
No. There's nothing like swimming, of course. Well, now I'm getting a little lost, but we're still going on.
Whoops. There we are. $50 down, $30 to go. Laura Hobson.
Miss Hendrix, did you have anything in your hands when you were doing this?
Yes.
You were holding something. Was it generally regarded as sports equipment?
No.
No. Oh, dear. Was it small? Could I hold it in my hands?
Oh, yes.
Was it alive?
No.
Was it something you buy in a store?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a ball, something you hit with a bat?
No.
Or a tennis racket? Oh, dear.
$60 down, $20 to go. Mr. Bill Cullen.
We have to find out what this thing, I'd be interested to know what she did with this object that she could hold in her hand.
Well, that is not the secret. The object that she was apparently holding in her hand was only a byproduct. She had to answer yes to the question, but I don't advise that line of questioning.
Was there someone else involved in the secret, one other person?
No.
Was there any other person at all?
Only indirectly.
No.
Did you misuse something? I mean, did you use something for something that it wasn't intended to be used for, as Melville would say?
Yes, I think that's possibly it. This is not the normal use of whatever it is that she was using.
Well, this thing you misused, was it a solid? Was
There is $70 down and 10 to go. This is the last chance, Miss Jane Meadows.
Wanda, would it be something that you destroyed or
No.
broke?
No.
That isn't what we want?
No.
Is this thing that you did, would it be something that would be done normally in Hollywood more than anywhere else in the world?
Well, not necessarily, but it
Well,
must
but
be
anything-
thought of more so there, yes.
Yes, I think it's more likely.
Really?
Yes.
Did it have something to do with the movie industry, this thing that you did?
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
Mm-hmm.
Would it help me to know the exact spot where you did it? Did you do it in a studio?
Mm-mm.
You didn't.
Panel is defeated, $80 down, no dollars to go. Wanda, will you tell the panel what your secret is?
I once took a milk bath.
Now then. I think it is interesting that you know the reason. This is something that you gals might like to know. Those of you who are here in the studio can see that Miss Hendrix is delectably freckled. And this was an effort to remove freckles, wasn't it?
Somebody told me it would get rid of freckles, so I tried it. But of course, they didn't tell me you should do it more than once.
Well, thanks very much, Wanda, from Prom Home Permanent for being here. And all I can say is I wish I were your milkman. Nice to have you here indeed, sir. Wanda. And let's have our next and undoubtedly final contestant. Hello. Come on. Pull your chair right up. Will you tell us what your name is, please, and where you're from?
Alita Clem, Washington, D.C.
Alita Clem of Washington, D.C. Now, Mrs. Clem, will you remind me of your secret? At the same time, we will let our home audience know exactly what it is. And we have proof. We have proof. Now, to help classify this secret panel, I will tell you it starts with the word I, and it is something she had. It concerns something that she had. All right, let's start off with Bill Cullen.
This is something you had. Do you still have it?
No.
Is it a solid, the thing that you had? I want to see if I can find it.
Yes. The thing that she had was solid.
Here we go again. Is it something I could hold in my hands?
Technically speaking, yes, but in this case, no.
Are other women likely to have, or do other women have this same thing, the same type of thing?
Yes.
Yes. Many of them.
Do wealthy women, many wealthy women sometimes, are they likely to have this?
I don't think they're probably any more likely to have it.
Does this come from some fur-bearing animal like a beaver or a mink?
No, it didn't come from any fur-bearing animal.
This thing that you have, did you, was it nice?
No.
What do you mean? Was it nice that she no longer had it, or was it nice when she had it?
Did she like it when she had it?
She didn't like it when she had it.
Good.
There's $10 down, $70 to go, and we have just 30 seconds, Miss Meadows.
Now, this thing was a solid. Was it alive?
No.
It was not alive.
Well, now, in the sense, yes, it was alive.
It was alive? Well, would it be of the animal kingdom?
No.
I'm sorry to overrule you, but yes, it would be animal kingdom in the broad application of animal, mineral, and vegetable.
I see. But it wouldn't be in the pet class, would it?
No.
Not a pet.
Oh, I'm sorry, panel. Our time has run up, so I'm going to have to get this young lady to tell you what her secret is, since you didn't guess it. By the way, she gets the full $80. Now, Miss Clem, will you reveal to the panel what your secret is?
I lost 100 pounds.
She lost 100 pounds. She weighs 117 now, used to weigh 218. We have a picture. Do we have time, Frank, to jump to that picture of Miss Clem before she lost 100 pounds? Isn't that unbelievable? Thanks so much from Prom Home Permanent, Skinny, for coming down to play with us. And lots and lots of luck. Bye-bye. Well, now, my friends, that's all the time we have for our guests and their secrets tonight. In just a moment, I will tell you about the famous celebrity who will be third degreed on our program next. Now, next week, our special guest will be Mr. Misha Auer. Meanwhile, I must hurriedly say goodnight to our delightful panel, Mr. Bill Cullen, Miss Jane Meadows, Mr. Melville Cooper, Mrs. Laura Hobson, and until next week when we all meet here, then this would be Gary Moore saying bye-bye, for I've got a secret. Goodbye out there.